Today we are here live on the USAA San Antonio campus for Gold Star Gamers, where we have USAA employees and Gold Star kiddos here competing on behalf of our Gold Star families.
We have Gold Star Gamer kids here representing 5 different families of service members that lost their life. And each one of the USA teams is representing a different child and their parent.
I am representing Sergeant Hester.
My dad, he was in the Army and he was a sniper. It feels great that they're representing him.
It does hold a deep and dear place in my heart, be able to represent someone that has fallen in the line of duty, right? And to have their family here as well. You want to do the best that you can, right? And I want to be the best example that I can to these kids.
It doesn't have to be about financial products and pricing. It's about how we show up for our members. It's a great way for us to give back, and there's no better way to give back than supporting these kids.
So it's pretty exciting, it gets a lot of people involved, it gets families involved. It's another way to show appreciation to who we support.
Serving our military community and families is more than just what we do. It's truly who we are at USAA. We care about military families, and events like this are a perfect example of that gratitude in action.
Hey, what is up, everyone? This is Mystified Loki with Gold Star Gamers, presenting another round of the PNC versus Tech Showdown for the Gold Star Gamers Cup here with our friends over at USAA. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's Marvel Rivals event featuring Sinister 6 Syndicate going head-to-head with Smoky and the Good Boys. We've got 2 stacked rosters ready to battle it out, so let's send it over to our casters, Anova and Silver, to introduce them.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm Anova, casting the game today. We're going to introduce Smoky and the Good Boys first. Starting off with their captain, Will, who's going to be flexing today. Christian on tank and damage. Emmanuel on tank. Jared, who's flexing today as well. Ben and Philip, who are on support. And Steven, who's filling in as their sub today. We're going to get Will in here, ask him some questions, and see how he's ready for the team.
Hey, guys. I'm Abi. I'm Donor Act. I'm part of Alta 4. So for Sinister 6-wise, we got Joe on Moon Knight and DPS and support. We have Edward on tank and support. We have Gabrielle on damage. We have Kevin on tank and DPS. We have Robert on damage and tank. And then we also got Michael on support. We'll get them in here. We'll do some pregame interviews. We'll get their strategy going in.
Awesome. Let's get in, Will. We'll ask him some questions. And if you guys didn't catch, Silver is making his broadcasting debut here for the stream. We're happy to have him with Will playing today. I'm sure he's going to do an amazing job, and awesome. Happy to have you on the stream. Well, there's a first time for everything. We're gonna have a bunch of fun tonight. It's gonna be a great game. All right, looks like we've got our team still filing in here. We should hear from Will any minute. Abby, what is something you're looking forward to in the game today?
Against Sinister 6, I wouldn't know. But for Smoky and the Good Boys, I'm really excited seeing their core strategy. Oh, looks like he's here. But I'm really excited for their strategy and going forward to it. Yeah.
Will, welcome to the stream.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Well, Will, it's your first time on the other side of the mic here. We're going to run through some questions for you. Will, I know you always bring a lot of energy on stream. How are you going to transfer that to the guys and transfer it to the team in your message before the game today?
Well, I'm about to try my best because unfortunately I put on a show, so my energy is not normally that high. But I think it'll be all right. I'm just going to make sure that the guys are hyped. I've done some push-ups. That's helped my blood flow.
There you go. And talking about your team, Smoky and the Good Boys, is there anything that went into that? And are you looking to make Smoky proud tonight?
Well, we figured if we did make it to the top 4, which I'm hoping we do, I was thinking you can't really get Smoky, so it might win us some people that maybe aren't in the Costa that's being represented on stage. You know, if we're playing against your Costa, all right, I respect it. But if you're not, you can't really get Smoky. So that's kind of how we got to that name. And we were good boys.
Awesome. And is there anything that we're looking forward tonight? Anything you're going to mix up with your team comps, or just going to go in with the strategy you've been working with the entire tournament so far?
Yeah, we've kind of got to figure out a few characters. The strength of our team is that people like Nugaboga, aka Christian, he is so universal as far as like the characters he plays that like it actually it'd be hard to say what our comp is going to be. I know what I'll probably play, one of 3 characters, but he's got 10, so I couldn't say exactly what it's going to be.
It's definitely helpful to have a Swiss Army knife like that and a player in Christian who's gone on basically every character. So we'll be excited to see how you guys play tonight, and good luck to you, Will.
Thank you. Later, boys.
All right, I'm going to throw it to Abby. He's going to get some questions for Joseph, the other team captain. Let's get him in.
I think he's still filing in. Yeah. Hey, Joseph, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. So, how are y'all feeling going into this game? I know it's like your first game on stream, right?
Yeah.
Excited? How's the team feeling?
Oh, we're feeling great. We're feeling confident. We're feeling awesome. We've been practicing a lot together. We've been working on our comms, and our team comps. So we're really excited to put on a good show.
Sounds good. I'm excited for it. And then, do y'all have any like pre-game ritual that you kind of do? My team has one that we go into before any official match. Like, is there anything like that you do to kind of like get into the groove of like a match for phase 2?
Yeah, they stress me out by trolling and saying, "Hey guys, I'm not going to be able to make it tonight," and then they show up, and they think it's the funniest thing in the whole world. But yeah, no, honestly, in terms of like pre-games, like we've just been trying to like really like hype ourselves up, talk to each other, just like, you know, figure out what we're working on and what we need to do differently from like our previous matches, and just trying to figure out how we need to have more synergy against this team.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. And then what is the biggest thing you're excited for going forward into this match? You know,
I'm excited to see myself get target banned immediately. That's what I'm excited for. I know that it's coming, and I'm hoping for the best, but prepping for the worst.
I'm willing to see how you. I'm excited to see how you're gonna adapt to it. So.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I think it'll be a good time. But thanks for hosting us, and thanks for putting on the stream. I think it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I think so too. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, Joseph. I think we're going to get into the game, and good luck to you guys.
Cool, thank you.
Abby, I know your team's been on this stream a couple times, put on some really entertaining matches for us. You know, with your games, what does Sinister 6 need to do to be successful against Smoky today? I know you've scrimmed to get them quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. So, for me, the biggest thing is forgetting that you're on stream. Like, unknowingly, it puts a lot of pressure on you, and it's really easy to get distracted by it. So the biggest thing is forgetting about it and just playing like we usually do. Treat it like as either like a comp game or a quick match. You know, getting that good like feel for it. Be confident. Know what your team comp is. You know, be really prepared for it, and then everything else will just write itself. Yeah.
I know we've got lots of viewers on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. A little bit of a later game. We appreciate you guys being here. If you have a chance, check out Gold Star Gamers, the charity that we're working with USAA. Really great program, doing some awesome work for the kids, and obviously everyone here at USAA is awesome. You know, excited to play for these kids. All right, looks like we're getting the teams together here, and the game should start momentarily. So, give us just a few minutes. We'll throw the stream on. I know Joseph mentioned a couple target bans that they're throwing his way. Abby, do you know a couple of those bans they're gonna Smoky and the good boys are gonna throw at him?
I definitely think that they have a very good Squirrel Girl and the Squirrel Girl like one trick. So I'm thinking they might target ban them. I know she's a big Twitch streamer as well, so they might have information regarding that. And then of course there's also Joseph. He's really good at Moon Knight. He's been pretty vocal about it outside of this, so I'm excited to see. Yeah, there's the Squirrel Girl ban right there that we were talking about, and then of course there's the Bucky ban that you can for.
Well, you know what that means. You know, when with the first ban off the board, they're instantly going to go back and save Moon Knight, which Joseph does. So interesting to see him play Moon Knight here in this first game.
For sure. I'm excited. Even in previous streams, I think Noelli's been very vocal about Ultron being direct counter, so I wonder if he's going to pull that out this time around.
Absolutely.
So they save Emma.
Wondering if Will's going to mix it up and maybe start off tank to start this game here. That might be interesting.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. His Emma is a force to be reckoned with. It always shuts down the dive. I know like our sub tank always goes, and he has to really respect that Emma that he has in the pocket there.
With Gabrielle, I heard she's a really good Squirrel Girl from you. What do you think she's going to transition to with her Squirrel Girl band here?
I actually do not know. I haven't fully scrimmed against him, so I'm excited to see how they adapt into this. So yeah. One thing to notice was that oh, my bad. I messed up the beds. Emma's a very good counter into Dino. I see they have Dino hovered right now. So I'm also like, I'm wondering if they already kind of know about that Dino that they're prepping for.
I know all of the team captains around the league are always doing the little scouting on the side, getting any piece of information they can to get an edge here. So interesting to see these bans. And if they're, you know, I always find it interesting if teams ban other players in the other team, or they're just banning the general meta of the game at this moment in time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess right now it's just, this is the first time the teams faced off against each other. So it very much could be that they're just putting out feelers based off of like the information that they have, and then also off of meta. So they banned Penny here. So that's going to be kind of detrimental for Sinister 6 here, because I know they have a really good Penny. Well, I wonder what they're going to fall back onto as well.
And it looks like Sinister 6 is banning that Hela to break up that Hela Namor combo that's really, really good right now in the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're going Iron Fist. Interesting. I haven't really seen many Iron Fists in the tournament, so I'm excited to see that. And
absolutely. And Noelle, even though they saved the Emma, it looks like he's going to start off on Ultron here.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, there's the Moon Knight. Moon Knight just it gets countered by Ultron, and I'm really surprised that they save Moon Knight and they are not playing him right now.
Yeah, we'll see if they, and I know teams sometimes make bans and they adjust to them later in the game versus, you know, that's what they want to start off playing. So we'll see how they adjust, and, you know, Smoky on attack here, we'll see how quickly they can get this first point.
Mm-hmm. I mean, right off the bat, you see Dino, and they have a Moon Knight, so I'm kind of worried about how that's going to play out, but you can never tell with this. Yeah.
And it looks like Smoky's got a little bit of a dive with the Black Panther going. I don't see very much on Sinister 6 side that's going to be able to counter that Black Panther dive, so we'll see how they adjust to that.
True, but there's always that Punisher shotgun that's really good into that, right? So if he can track the Punisher, I'm sorry, the Panther somehow, he can just shotgun him, and he has to get out of there and respect that amount of damage that he has in there.
Yeah, Punisher shotgun is a good counter to pretty much anything in the game right now. Smoky with a couple quick picks to start out the gate with the rocket revive, so they're going to be going down 1 on their attack here.
Ooh, Dana got rezzed in front of their team right there. Okay, managed to escape there.
Just watching Christian, he's just able to go in and out of the team without getting touched. He's moving really quickly through the backline.
That's really hard to do on dive characters, and he actually just has it down to a T, so it's gonna be really hard for Sinister 6 to play into that.
I know Sinister starting off with the Dino pick. It looks like that Moon Knight's going really well into it.
I fully agree with you. I think maybe Sinister wanted to have the Punisher and Dino team up, maybe, and that's why they had that in mind. But I guess Moon Knight just fully shreds that team up.
And just like that, with some great picks from Will, Christian, and the Sauce Boss on Moon Knight, they're able to get that point very quickly here. Ult from Moon Knight here, not able to get anybody. We'll see if they can get some space from that. Yeah, you see Noelle on Ultron up in the sky. It doesn't look like anybody is able to counter or look at him right now. Looks like he's just getting anything he wants.
Yeah, he's just poking away. He's getting destroying all the deployables. It's gonna be really tough into an Ultron if you don't get him out of the sky fast.
It looks like they've made a quick switch from Iron Fist to Namori here. We'll see if I can counter the Ultron. Also be good for Christian on Black Panther, see if we can slow him down in the back line.
They clean it up with, they clean up 2 with the Ultron ult, not the Ultron ult, sorry, the Rocket ult and the Ultron ult right back.
Ultron ult's giving a lot of pressure, but they slow it down with the Moon Knight ult to create some space. A good defense for now from Sinister.
Another thing, they went Namor here, right? But they also have a Moon Knight on Smoky's side, so that's just more things for the Namor to hit. Sorry, for the Moon Knight to hit. So, wondering how that would play out overall damage-wise.
Absolutely, Smoky looking like they have 3, maybe 4 ults here going in, and it looks like they're gonna pop at least 3 of them here going out.
They have that Cloak ult, which can negate a lot of things. Let's see if... Oh, Cloak gets killed. Unfortunate. They have to respect that now. They have to back up and try to play live and not stagger.
And Smoky, the good boy, is just making Swiss cheese out of these guys going into this corner.
But this choke is also... it's really easy to either hold or hold a choke here as well on defender side if they come through that right side of the map. Now, not a lot of like teams do it, but if they do go that right side, they can definitely try to catch Smoky off guard here and then get a few picks.
Looks like Sinister's trying to sneak in here and get a touch before they get this point. We'll see if they can hold them off. Oh, and a good pick on Moon Knight.
Oh no. Immediately a 5v6 here now.
The Sauce Boss is starting off hot here with some good picks to get that second point.
Man, Panther with an Ultron drone is actually... That's going to be...
Like
that's also going to be hard
lineup
to...
switch from Sinister here. They're completely changing their defense.
They're pulling out the Scarlet Witch, I guess, in hopes of doing sustained damage to that Panther as he dives. And of course, the Iron Man have someone in the air to maybe get the Ultron out of the sky.
I'm surprised of all the switches they made, they kept the Dino. So we'll see if that remains too, if that gets swapped on the next death.
Oh.
Man, Noelle and Sauce Boss are just going to town here. Going to town.
Yeah. They're really good players, so they if they challenge them first and try to get at least one of them out first, I think that's like when they'll have a better chance of fighting.
And Christian's kind of living quietly in the backline here. We haven't seen him much on the kill feed, but I know he's doing some massive damage to their backline. We're just not seeing it.
Looks like Venom dove in. See if this Iron Man misses, unfortunately.
And right on cue, Christian's going to get a pick. Right here at the point, and it looks like they're going to get point number 3 with 3:09 left on the clock. That's a lot of time for Smoky and the Good Boys.
It's looking very tough for Sinister 6 here, but I have faith. It's very easy to think that it's over, but it's just not, because 3 minutes is a lot, but it's very much so Sinister 6 can do the exact same thing back to him. Like there's been a lot of cases where like 2 teams are very good aggressively in their like pushes, but are just weak on defense. So I'm wondering if it's just like kind of that's happening right now, because I think there's a lot of potential here, and I think just small swaps that need to happen. I think so.
Yeah, a little bit of nerves starting out maybe for Sinister 6. It looks like they swapped their comp quite a bit throughout that defense. I'm hoping they can kind of pick an offensive strategy and kind of get settled in here.
Yeah, it looks like they swapped off of Dino here. Wonder what they're gonna choose as their tank. Strange, I guess, for the Strange and Scarlet team up here. So
interesting. They're going 1 tank here into attack. We'll see if that is enough, HP and shielding for them.
And then on the Smoky side, I see that they're choosing Cyclops here.
That's an interesting pick. Moon Knight was going crazy, but it looks like they're going to give him a different look on defense here.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's very much similar to Moon Knight in the sense that he can bounce off multiple people. So I guess they haven't really fully lost that ability, but it's just his sustained damage is so much for Cyclops. So I'm really wondering how Sinister Six is going to adapt to that new pick.
All right, it's always interesting to see who gets the first pick here. Starting out of the gate, we'll see who can get the first pick here between Smoky and Sinister Six.
Moon Knight goes down here, and it's very unfortunate for Sinister Six here.
Just a lot of damage coming from the defensive side. Looks like 3 quick picks here for Smoky and the Good Boys starting out on defense.
Yeah, it's just there's lots of damage, especially with that Ultron in the air. Compared with that Cyclops, it's just a lot of damage to heal through, and so they have to kind of have to go and try to play cover, try to get an angle on them here. I think main would be
Cyclops just came out in the game. Everyone's really excited about him. Have you played him a bit? You know, what do you think on him?
I've played with him. He's really strong. I definitely think Phoenix is still stronger, but I think Cyclops has a lot of potential into the current meta.
Looks like an unfruitful ult here from Moon Knight, but Scarlet Witch is able to get a pick. Let's see if Sinister Six can make a push here.
They immediately get res, but that just means the res is down, right? So hopefully they can be a bit more aggressive.
And it's Smoky the Good Boys with
just rezzed.
Some solid defense here. It looks like they just keep pushing him back. Oh, and there comes the Cyclops
ult. Yeah.
Wow, a fantastic hold from Smoky and the Good Boys here. You know, what does Sinister Six have to do? Do you think they're going to switch it up even more, or just stick with the strat they have right now?
I definitely think it's more. I think their comp could use a better it could use some improvement by maybe having a second tank. I think I personally would maybe swap out the Moon Knight for another tank. And I also think they just have to try to focus on that Ultron here. I think if the Ultron goes down, I think they'll be able to. Oh, they swapped off Ultron. I didn't even notice. My bad.
And a Fiesta of ults coming out here. Everybody's popping their ult, trying to get point here.
Moon Knight's in front. He's fighting that Emma. Let's see.
Looks like Scarlet Witch is able to get a couple picks here, but...
And then Moon Knight is there. Moon Knight gets some value. Let's see. Let's see if they'll be able to capture point off of this.
This looks like the chance that Sinister Six needs right here. They gotta take this point now.
Yeah, Strange Azul. I wonder if they're going to pop it here. Unfortunate. 2 go down as soon as Mag pops ult.
It just looks like Sinister Six gets a push going. They get some kills, and then Smoky and the Good Boys just shut that right down.
Yeah, that mag ult was amazing. Really good ult. I think they still have a potential to come back here with maybe Strange ult. I see that they're back on die now, so maybe.
Oh, here comes a teleport here from Strange.
It's a good portal, honestly. They're taking height. I think if the DPS stay up there and just kind of try to pick off a support, that'd be amazing. And Noelle's back on Ultron here, so hopefully that Punisher can pick him off first.
Here comes the Strange ult. Oh, they have to take it here.
You have to kill one at least. Unfortunate. It's just that Kumio is just too strong.
Just a flurry of defense coming from Smoky and the Good Boys here.
Yeah. Yeah, SGB just looks very, very disciplined right now. They know when to push up, when to pull back. So they're not getting too excited. They're respecting it, and then just clean it up right after.
And time is running out. They just have a few seconds left. Are they going to be able to touch? And no, they don't. All right, so Smoky and the Good Boys with the win on their first game here. That was a pretty convincing win. What do you think?
I think they did really good, but also, I do think there's a very good chance that they could win this second map as well. It could just be a weak map for them on this match, this first round of the match, right?
Absolutely.
But now that they've witnessed what each team plays, I think they can adapt their bans around that, and then maybe flip it over towards maybe a 2-map win.
And Smoky the Good Boys with some solid stats all around. Look at all those final hits. That's tough to defend against for sure.
Yeah, lots of sustained damage. I think if they can identify the core source of damage like that, and they could maybe get rid of it, maybe that's when they'll be able to make a better like push. Maybe, you know, I don't know. It's
I'm
all
hoping that Sinister 6 can
continue.
Absolutely. I'm hoping that Sinister 6 can kind of regroup themselves here, maybe make some different bands that'll help them out, and hopefully on the convoy side they'll have some more luck.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So
what do you think? Do you think that Sinister 6 should change their band strategy going into the second game, or kind of keep a same strategy as the first?
Personally, I think their cornerstone of Noelle's comp, at least in the first map, was either the Moon Knight or the Ultron, because I think Panther, we could definitely like heal through it, but like it's just that sustained healing, sustained damage that you get from Ultron and Moon Knight is just too much to handle combined, so you have to try to break that up.
And interesting to see the Black Panther off the board. They did not like facing Christian's Black Panther one bit there.
Yeah, he is a good Black Panther, so I fully understand why they would ban Panther off rip, but yeah.
The problem is you ban Christian's Black Panther, he's going to pull another, trick out of his bag. So we'll see what he goes to here.
But the safe Penny here, so if there's any other dive happening, I think maybe Penny would be able to deal with it, because I know they have a really good Penny, so I'm excited to see this.
And another note there, obviously some offense from Will and Christian, but the tanks and the healers from Smoky and the Good Boys all doing their roles incredibly well. Some great picks from Magneto there at the end of that first game.
Absolutely, they were very, very well disciplined. They had the very good ults, and then they save Ultron. Understandable. Ultron is very much even after the nerfs, he's very much a very good third support pick. So I see why there's so much emphasis on Noelle's team for that.
Absolutely, we saw your team when you played the first couple times here. You all went to the triple support with Ultron several times, and it worked out very well for you. So I think Smoky and the Good Boys hoping for that same fortune.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I lifted that strategy fully off of them using script, like during the scrims. So they're the original. They're the original. But yeah,
all right,
see that they banned Mag. I guess this is for their Cloak and Dagger and Punisher here for that Mag ban, and then also they are preventing Noelle from going Emma, so they're kind of forcing him onto Ultron here, in a sense, or he's just gonna go Bucky. We'll see.
Yeah, they save Bucky there, so Noelle using it, and we'll see if he's able to tear it up, switching off from Ultron to Bucky here.
Absolutely, yeah. It looks like Christian's going to go on to Hulk, so that's going to be interesting, especially into a Dino. Or no, I've been lied to.
Everyone, Christian's playing mystery characters with us right now.
Actually, I see that they've brought up the Dino again on Sinister 6's team. I'm hoping to see more value with the Dino pick here, because they're into a Bucky and Cyclops. That's a lot of damage, especially into a character with such a big headshot hitbox. So I'm excited to see if they can how they'll do into that in this map.
Yeah, Bucky is an absolute terror for tanks.
Yeah,
you see him coming.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come, Herbie. Avenger.
I know this point, especially on this map, is really tough to get around this first corner here.
Yeah, but as soon as you get that cart around and you build some momentum, it just goes through. We see Cyclops sitting up left here in a good angle. Oh, immediately Iron Fist dives him. Hopefully Iron Fist can kill somebody here. But Bucky's right there and just immediately gets him out. Yeah, they're
starting off with a little bit of shielding to help him out on this attack. Hopefully that'll give him a better strategy here.
Yeah, it's Hulk and Groot. They're actually a very good combo. Groot kind of walls him off, and Hulk dives their back line as soon as the tanks are walled off. Insane coordination. As soon as that happens, it's just backline crumbles. Especially with like sustained damage from from Cyclops, and then also the Bucky. Yeah.
Saucebox with a couple quick kills from Cyclops. He's tearing it up with this vertical line of sight.
Surprised the cloak went for a blind there when people were dying there, but it's okay.
You stop them in their tracks.
Oh, they're pulling up Fantastic. I guess hopefully to help with the dive. Fantastic is actually a very good pick into anti-dive and then also just dive in general.
He's very tanky for sure when he goes into his invulnerable form.
He's fighting the Groot though. Okay. There's the cloak ult going.
Sinister's trying to push with that cloak ult, and Smoky responds.
They double ult here.
Interesting.
I guess maybe for the damage boost.
Possibly so. I think it's a little bit of an error on Smoky's side. I'm hoping Sinister can take advantage here and push.
Yeah. They did stagger that cloak ult too, so the cloak ult ended after. Just Noelia on Bucky.
Noelia was just going to work.
I get PTSD from season 1.5 when Bucky was hard meta. You just hear again. I hear agains in my sleep.
That rocket Bucky unlimited ammo was just so unfair.
Yeah. Yeah. That again still haunts me to this day. It's a rocket ult here. Let's see if they can get some picks with that damage boost going.
Looks like Christian's going to work. Man, he's just tearing through the back line.
Hey, Luna ult as well here. Maybe an error on Sinister 6's side then. Here.
Yeah, it looks like both teams with a double support ult here very early.
Yeah. I guess it's not really, it's kind of unforgiving on Sinister 6's side because through a triple support, it's really hard to get ults faster than the other supports here, especially after the ult nerfs. 2 supports go down, and I think it's just clean up here.
Especially with the level that Smoky and the good boys are playing, you have a very small margin of error.
Yeah, it has to be very perfect, like the coordination and communication, especially into such a good team like Smoky and the good boys. I've scrimmed against him, so I know. I've like, I feel for him. I've been in this exact position.
We played against their teams. They were on different teams last year with a different COSA configuration. We're definitely not happy to see Christian and Will together on the same team this year.
It's a force to be reckoned with, actually. Damage ult with rocket ult goes down and it's just clean up again. Yeah. That Hulk is putting in work.
That's the problem with Christian. You ban his Black Panther and he pulls out an incredible Hulk. No pun intended. So.
Yeah, I think if the Dino hard focuses the Hulk, tries to kidnap him, I think it'd be very nice. There's a big flank coming from Hela here, but just not enough time. Yeah.
And just a flurry of damage coming from Smoky and the good boys. Cyclops was just feeding right into that comp.
Yeah, I think if a few changes are made, like I think if Dino hard focuses the Hulk more, and then if like the DPS on Sinister 6's side try to flank a little bit more, and then try to get their supports first, I think they'll have a easier time. But that's also easier said than done, especially with Noelia and Bucky, or Namor now. That's just gonna be very vigilant of those flank and dive.
It's definitely a tall task for Sinister 6 here. They didn't get the cart very far, so they're gonna have to hold on for dear life to see if they can hold on to this match and this entire round.
It looks like Ultron's being pulled out on Sinister 6's side, right? Or did they swap off immediately? It's Loki that he swapped to, or they're still deciding, I guess. They got Jeff, Rocket, and Luna. Interesting.
Oh, and Christian's pulling out the Spider-Man pick. That's going to be even worse than the Black Panther, I'm imagining.
Yeah,
there's nothing worse in this game than a very good Spider-Man.
Yeah, for sure. Like, especially if they know their combos, if they can isolate their one support, even for triple support. If they as soon as one's isolated, it's kind of wraps, for that support.
Getting a little bit of a show there from Christian and his emoting.
He gets like he's confident. We'll see. Interesting to see what this Penny's set up here, and then it's set up in that room. Really hard to break, especially. Hopefully the Hela goes into a flank here and gets that nest out, so Cushion can get a little bit more value.
And kind of the same way with your team, Avi. You try and focus on one thing, and you guys kind of, the tanks go one direction, the DPS split up and go another direction. The defense just doesn't know what to focus on. It puts a lot of chaos in
Hella's just headshotting that dino. Yeah. And then Penny is really low as well. They might be able to kill Penny here. Penny goes down. That's their core hold right there.
Just a couple more picks and that might do it.
Yeah, this is probably final fight here. Unless there's some play that happens. Yeah. Really tough. They're very disciplined teams, so understandable.
Well, a good game from both teams here. Smoky and the Good Boys coming back on top, 2-0 and a pretty convincing victory. We'll see if we can get the captains here in a second to give some post-game interviews.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm hearing our MVP for the entire round is going to be Christian. We're going to bring him in here for an interview here in a couple seconds. Excited to hear from him.
For sure.
The Sauce Boss with a lot of damage and final hits there. He was going to work for Smoky and the Good Boys.
Yeah, for sure. Just looking at like the finals and like cleanup potential is just, yeah.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Christian, we got some questions for you. Fantastic game. Is there anything you want to say to the crowd? Anything you want to say to your fans?
I think I appreciate the Black Panther bands. I'll take it.
Yeah, it seems like so many characters. The Black Panther went to work in the first game. You pulled out the Hulk, and we're doing even more chaos in the battlefield. How valuable is that, Will? I know we got you in here as well. How valuable is it to have Christian who's able to play so many characters, and how does it help your team out?
It makes a tremendous benefit to the team, because I can just say, okay, let's put this 5 people together, and Christian, you just fill in the last slot, and he can always do it. So I just go into it with just the mind of what are my supports going to play, my tank and my other DPS / support, and then Christian, whatever you want, do whatever feels good, just do it, because it's going to work.
Absolutely. Christian, did you have a favorite character there in the couple games? Was anything feeling really good for you?
Definitely the Black Panther, but I know I missed a good amount of dashes, so it felt a little sad missing those. But
it's so humble.
It was still fun to play, and I mean the other team, props to them. They did great. We were obviously trying to prepare for this kind of game, so just trying to be open to playing different characters.
Awesome. I know you guys have a really tough matchup with the win this week. So you're playing against a really good team next week. What are you looking forward to going to the next round?
It's gonna be good, and the beautiful thing about our strategy is we don't know what we're gonna do going into it, so our team that we're playing doesn't know. So that's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be good though. It's gonna be fun.
That'll be awesome. Well, guys, congratulations! Really convincing victory, top to bottom. Your team's played fantastic, and great talking to you guys.
Likewise, thank you
very much. Thank you.
Today we are here live on the USAA San Antonio campus for Gold Star Gamers.
Oh. Is how? My bad. My bad. I was taking a sip of water. It's really tough games, guys. They're a really good team. How do y'all you're not fully out of the tournament yet. It is double elimination. So what are y'all looking forward to, switching it up and going forward in the rest of the tournament?
Oh, it was fine. I've played against these guys in scrims multiple times. I already knew who was going to get target banned and who was going to be pushed the entire game. We fully expected it. We were just trying to make it go as long as we could. But yeah,
I think I mean, if anything, it's
coincidental that I'm getting pushed by.
I mean, we'll just focus on counters, man. I mean, it's I guess how do you say, we have such a wide range of players in terms of I don't know how you phrase it, but just everyone is in different kind of brackets. We have somebody who started
playing the game literally for this tournament versus we are also having people that are
practice,
eternity. It's just practice. It's just team comms. It's just adaptability. That's all.
Honestly, I see the potential in the team, right? I think just VOD reviewing and then like looking at like where people are playing. I think y'all have a lot of potential. I think y'all can definitely climb back from the loser bracket as well. So definitely don't get discouraged. I see the potential. So
yeah,
I think so too.
We're trying to pull it out, trying to rip it out.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited to see.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited for our next game too. Yeah, thank you.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you for coming, sharing some moments with us after the game, and good luck for you in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Friends.
Thank you.
Love, peace, chicken grease.
There you go.
Yeah, that one too.
All right, well, that looks like that's going to do it for the day. Again, a shout out to Gold Star Gamers for putting on an awesome stream, and thank you for everybody who came to the stream and watching. Everybody get some sleep and some exciting matchups here in the next week. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to y'all's game that's coming up, right? I think that's fun to watch. And then we haven't fully scheduled ours, but it'll be soon as well. But there is a lot of good games that are going to happen soon, so I'm definitely excited for that.
Awesome. Well, appreciate you jumping on the stream. You did a fantastic job. It was awesome co-commentating with you, and everybody have a wonderful night, and we'll see you on the next stream.
Likewise.
Today we are here live on the USAA San Antonio campus for Gold Star Gamers, where we have USAA employees and Gold Star kiddos here competing on behalf of our Gold Star families.
We have Gold Star Gamer kids here representing 5 different families of service members that lost their life. And each one of the USA teams is representing a different child and their parent.
I'm representing Sergeant Hester.
My dad, he was in the Army and he was a sniper. It feels great that they're representing him.
It does hold a deep and dear place in my heart, be able to represent someone that has fallen in the line of duty, right? And to have their family here as well. You want to do the best that you can, right? And I want to be the best example that I can to these kids.
It doesn't have to be about financial products and pricing. It's about how we show up for our members. It's a great way for us to give back, and there's no better way to give back than supporting these kids.
So it's pretty exciting, it gets a lot of people involved, it gets families involved. It's another way to show appreciation to who we support.
Serving our military community and families is more than just what we do. It's truly who we are at USAA. We care about military families, and events like this are a perfect example of that gratitude in action.